This video is brought to you by StoneAgeGamer.com, a fantastic site for retro games, systems, accessories, and more. Be sure to check out StoneAgeGamer.com. Skip it up and that up! So we all know now that DirectX 12 is coming to the Xbox One, and we've heard a billion different opinions on it. We've heard a billion different things from a bunch of different developers. Some are saying that it's going to do absolutely nothing for the hardware. Some are saying it's going to do big things for the Xbox One and to make it a lot more capable system. And one of the development teams saying it's going to do a lot of good things for Microsoft's next-gen, or current-gen console is the Ecuador-based Freaky Creations team. They're working on a game named To Leave. This is what To Leave's producer Jorge Blacchio said about Xbox One and DirectX 12. Well, I think it will be something that will play out better for both of those platforms. DirectX 12 has some new interesting features, and this will surely boost the Xbox One's possibilities, which is good, since this will also prompt Sony to boost the PS4, and competition is great for our industry. So look, and I usually say this when I talk about the tech specs of a console. All right, because I don't want to be one of those know-it-alls. Oh, and I think this is going to happen and that's going to happen, when I don't program. I don't write code. I don't design hardware. You know, I'm not entirely sure what the hardware is capable of in terms of the Xbox One and what DirectX 12 is going to really do. But one thing I do know about this industry is the history of it. And every time a developer or someone who creates an API or someone who creates drivers or talks about hardware, when they say there's some new exciting thing coming that's going to totally, really improve the hardware and the performance of the hardware X amount of times, 50%, there's going to be 4 times better performance, so on and so forth, it usually never lives up to the hype. Kind of happened with Mantle recently, with AMD's Mantle. It just doesn't live up to what they hype it up to be. And I'm going to have to say with this, it's probably going to be the same thing with DirectX 12 and the Xbox One. Microsoft is playing the, once this comes out, we're going to have so much more capability with the Xbox One. And when in reality, they know they probably aren't. I'm sure it's going to help. It may help with minor things like frame rate, and it may make it easier for developers to really get down to the metal of the Xbox One even more. But if you're thinking it's going to be like a huge 50% leap in performance, like I know some websites have said, I just don't see that happening. Maybe this will be the one time the industry proves me wrong and proves everyone else wrong. But even other developers said, it's not going to make that big of a difference like people want it to. It's just not going to happen. Microsoft, just cut the bullshit and get rid of the Kinect to make the console cheaper. I know you're going to do it. Mark my words, sometime in 2015, I'm predicting like early to mid 2015, there's going to be a Kinect-less Xbox One bundle. Just get rid of the thing, make the console cheaper. All right, it's less powerful than the PS4. Whoop-de-doo. And I'm telling you, the thing will sell like crazy. It's not doing horrible now, but it could be doing a hell of a lot better. And there's a lot of people out there, even people who were diehard Xbox fans, who don't want the Kinect. Just get rid of it. Stop talking about unicorns that are going to magically come out of the fan opening on the Xbox One when DirectX 12 is released. Stop telling me there's going to be nude women jumping out of the console when DirectX 12 is released. Just make the console cheaper, get rid of Kinect, and even if you don't win, quote-unquote, this console generation, you'll sell plenty more of them. It's about the pricing, and it's about that friggin' Kinect. That's what's pissing people off and keeping them away. So just shut up about all this other crap. Stop with the gimmicks, stop with the hocus pocus, and just give people what they want. And same with Nintendo too. I wish they could do. I think it would be too detrimental to the Wii U console to get rid of the Wii U gamepad. But if they can, they should, and just focus on the goddamn games and not all this other bullshit. Alright folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and if you have an interesting news story you would like me to discuss, private message me with a link via YouTube, and if I use your news article, I will give you a shout out in the video and feature your YouTube channel in the description. Have a good one.